If you're a crypto lover, then you would have heard of Ethereum without a shadow of a doubt. Universally lauded as the queen of cryptocurrencies, this open-source blockchain has irrefutably carved a niche for itself in the blockchain community. But with the comparison of up-and-coming blockchain platforms like Solana, is it fair to say that Ethereum will continue to lead the crypto world in the coming years? Let's discuss this today. Before dive in, welcome to Upstep Financial, your source for financial education. We deliver fresh, new, and informative videos just for you. So don't forget to leave a like for this video and subscribe to see more of our finance content. Solana has been garnering a lot of attention from the masses due to the great potential it has showcased in recent times. Many experts have started calling it the Ethereum killer, citing its advanced technology and high scalability. But firstly, let's discuss what Solana is. Solana is an open-source, permissionless, entirely decentralized, and high-performance single-layer blockchain protocol. Solana's essential goal is to build a blockchain that easily facilitates and powers much of the world's standard and centralized services to support the data processing abilities they need. You can compute huge data streams that could otherwise not proficiently process on many blockchains nowadays, aside from Solana. However, they could fulfill these blasting speeds, as we will discuss more in our Solana versus Ethereum comparison, while ensuring strong security, decentralized network administration, and low fees. The open source venture is maintained by the Solana Foundation, based in Geneva, Switzerland. Solana's development team has been praised by some of the world's most regarded tech companies and academic institutions, including but not restricted to Google, Qualcomm, Intel, Apple, Microsoft, CERN, and Dropbox. Now, let's move towards a little introduction to Ethereum, the world computer. Basically, Ethereum is an open-source public blockchain network similar to Bitcoin. In addition, however, the network introduces a few key technologies, most notably the introduction of smart contracts and a turning complete virtual machine. In combination, Ethereum is a very powerful platform for building financial contracts and other applications in a decentralized and permissionless fashion. The platform is designed to be simplistic and modular, enabling individuals worldwide to communicate with one another via a native coding language called Solidity. Whereas many blockchains have differing objectives and can theoretically coexist without significantly affecting each other's token value, smart chains like Solana and Ethereum effectively compete with one another. When two cryptocurrency projects are going head-to-head, investors need to consider each one's technical credentials to decide which of them is likely to be the most successful over the long term. With this in mind, let's take a look at the key differences between Solana and Ethereum. Ethereum versus Solana. Key differences. Number 1. Starting from background. Solana was founded in 2017 by software engineer Anatoly Yakovenko, but launched a couple of years later, in 2020. In a nutshell, the platform provides fast, scalable, and secure dApps, decentralized applications, and marketplaces. Amongst the claims made by Solana's developers is that the platform is the fastest blockchain in the world and censorship-resistant, making it the perfect environment for supporting smart contract-based projects, including NFTs and the ever-growing DeFi scene. Solana's major selling point is its proprietary proof-of-history consensus mechanism, which Yakovenko developed, combined with a proof-of-stake that enables the platform to process transactions at unprecedented rates. The inner workings of the Solana consensus mechanism are hugely complex, and detailing them is far beyond the scope of this video. Still, it seems that developers in the industry have been seduced by Solana's promises, with over 400 projects running in the ecosystem and the project native token, SOL, seeing around 1,000 transactions per second. This is amazing! Okay, what about Ethereum? Launched in 2015, Ethereum was the first in a new wave of smart networks, which was dubbed the second generation of cryptocurrencies. The project was quickly established as one of the most versatile in the space and has been the world's number 2 cryptocurrency behind Bitcoin for most of its existence. Ethereum offered developers a platform wherein they could use smart contracts to build more complex blockchain projects. While the early cryptocurrencies were more or less limited to a means of value exchange, Ethereum opened up a world of possibilities and effectively set the stage for the DeFi boom. At a time, hundreds of leading DeFi projects were built on Ethereum, including SushiSwap, Compound, and Maker. However, this surging demand has come at a cost, and Ethereum has struggled with scalability and transaction speeds, resulting in periods of widespread congestion on the network. Ethereum developers hope the Ethereum 2.0, which is ongoing, will fix its existing issues and re-establish the platform as the leading smart chain. Hold on! Please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get more updates. Did we miss something important so far? Tell us in the comments below. Now on to our next topic. At number 2, we have transactions and speed. When it comes to transaction speeds, the Solana developers have made some pretty bold claims. For example, its unique hybrid consensus mechanism is said to allow for up to 50,000 transactions per second, which puts Ethereum's current rate of 30 transactions to a bit less and even beats Visa, which is said to be able to handle 24,000. If Solana can deliver these speeds, then it stands to reason that it could pose a serious threat to Ethereum as the premier platform for DeFi projects, which demands an ecosystem that handles high volumes of transactions without suffering from slowdown and congestion. It isn't just Solana's speed that's impressive either. The cost of transactions on the network has been averaging just $0.00025, which will, of course, be hugely appealing to developers looking for a platform to build their projects. Upon its launch, Ethereum was noted for its comparatively fast transaction speeds. Whereas existing blockchains like Bitcoin took 10 minutes to finalize a new block, Ethereum could bash them out in under 20 seconds. However, the industry has moved on a great deal since then, and Ethereum's ability to process around 30 transactions per second is no longer sufficient. As part of efforts to upgrade the system, Ethereum 2.0 will move to a proof-of-stake consensus protocol, which is predicted to massively increase the number of transactions the network can process per second. Given the rate of which DeFi is growing, performance is likely to be a significant factor in the success of any blockchains. Potential Ethereum investors will therefore need to keep a close eye on what happens regarding the upgrades. Alright guys, at number 3 we have supply and demand. SOL is the Solana platform's native token. According to the Solana Foundation, there will be a supply cap of 489 million SOL, of which an estimated 260 million are already in circulation. Solana has an inbuilt deflationary mechanism. As part of its delegated proof-of-stake algorithm, token holders are incentivized to validate transactions. As a result, all fees paid in SOL are also burnt, which means the total supply is gradually reduced. According to figures, around 16% of SOL tokens went into the initial seed sale. Just under 13% were allotted to a founding sale. 12.7% were awarded to the development team, and 10.46% were put back into the Solana Foundation. The outstanding tokens are either yet to be released or in an open circulation. Regardless of technical credentials, supply and demand are always going to be major drivers of token price. However, it should be noted that Ethereum is not intended primarily as a means of payment, as is the case with Bitcoin or Dogecoin. As such, there is not an inbuilt means of creating scarcity over time. However, whilst there is no cap on the total supply of Ethereum, there is a limit on the number of tokens released into the system each year, which is said to be 18 million. This means there is always enough ETH, Ethereum, to support operations on the network without creating an abundance that would negatively affect token value. So, guys, we have discussed 3 main differences. Now it's time to decide which is the better investment, Solana is or Ethereum. At this stage, it isn't easy to decide which crypto is likely to be the better investment. Many smart chains have been dubbed Ethereum killers in recent years, but it seems that Solana is one of the few that actually has the credentials to deserve that moniker. As DeFi continues to dominate the blockchain space, speed could well be the deciding factor in the race for smart chain supremacy. From an investment perspective, Solana has also outperformed both Ethereum and Bitcoin for much of 2021, which in itself is no simple feat, given that both have attained record highs this year. Moreover, being an outsider at the beginning of the year, Solana has surged to a market cap of $47 billion and taken the number 7 spot ahead of Dogecoin and Polkadot. Hence, Ethereum's market cap surged by more than 400% in the 5 months of 2021, rising from $84 billion in January January to $448 billion in May. However, whilst many investors might be tempted to jump ship from Ethereum to Solana, it should be remembered that Ethereum is still firmly entrenched as the #2 cryptocurrency and has much broader support than Solana. As of today, Solana and Ethereum present solid investment opportunities, and it might be worth hedging your bets by adding both to your portfolio rather than trying to choose between them. Thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe to Upstep Financial to watch more interesting and informative videos in the future. Please stay connected with us. See you in the next video. Bye!